Ladies, let's talk about this. And if you're a lady, you were planning on passing by, you might want to hear this because somehow, when it comes to your body right now, everybody suddenly is a lawmaker, a prophet, a part time gynecologist. So let me ask you this holy question. Should religion run the law and punish everyone who doesn't live by its morals by banning abortion for everyone? Or should religion stick to preaching abstinence and stop using the state like a very angry church usher? Okay, calm down. Let's be whole about this whole situation first. Zimbabwe, as everyone knows, is a deeply religious country. Over 80% identify as Christians, which means statistically even the sinners are saved in Zimbabwe. So the church's argument goes like this: why should the choices of a minority override the beliefs of 80%? Democracy, but let's make it a little biblical. Religion says life begins at conception, not debate, not science, faith. From that angle, abortion isn't healthcare, it's murder, simple and final. Churches argue that if abortion is allowed, society loses its moral compass. Religious leaders say abstinence works, sex outside marriage is the problem, pregnancy is a consequence, not a mistake. And yes, abstinence is 100% effective if practiced. That's a fact. So is saying don't swim as a strategy against drowning or don't eat as a dietary plan to weight loss. They also argue that legal abortion encourages carelessness, that fear of punishment deters behavior, and that laws shape morals, not the other way around. So, banning abortion becomes a disciplinary tool. If you don't want a child, don't have sex, clean. From this view, the law isn't cruel, it's corrective. And if people die from unsafe abortions, that's framed nicely as the result of disobedience, not the law. Now, let's come back to Earth. Population is still growing, by the way. Here's the inconvenient truth: banning abortion does not stop abortion, it only decides who survives it. Zimbabwe has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in Southern Africa, about 650 deaths per 100,000 births. Around 16 to 20% of maternal deaths are linked to unsafe abortions. An estimated 60,000 plus abortions happen every year, mostly illegal. So clearly, people are still having sex, including the church saviors. Truly, someone forgot to turn off the hormones, probably a church. Now, let's talk class because morality changes its accent when man is involved. If you have money, you go to a private doctor or cross into South Africa, or you know someone who knows someone. If you're poor, you drink poison, use sharp objects, and bleed out in silence. Same sin, just different outcomes. So let's be honest. The law doesn't punish abortion, it punishes poverty. Abortion already exists. The law just decides whether you die from it or recover discreetly with a receipt. So, if religion truly believes abstinence is the solution, why not prove it by persuasion instead of punishment? Why use the law to force belief when belief is supposed to be voluntary? And if morality needs police, courts, and prison to survive, was it ever morality to begin with? Because right now, the law isn't saving babies, it's just deciding which woman gets to live. What is your view on all of this?